Hey everybody, welcome back to another review for hocus-pocus.com. My name's David and this is the Alpha Deck from Richard Sanders. All right, so what is the Alpha Deck? What is this effect? Basically at its core, it's a blank deck trick combined with a spectator finds the aces effect. So you're kind of taking those two effects, merging them together. It's also a little bit of a do as I do. Okay, so you want to think about all three of those effects kind of merging together as one effect. So at its core, you can have the spectator cut the deck in half. They give you half, they keep half. You each select one random card, then you trade cards, and then you turn the cards over, and you've both found the red aces. You can put those on the ground, you go through it again, you can fan your cards, you each select a random card, trade cards, flip them, and you've both found the black aces. It's a very simple, easy to do effect. Let's get into the review. All right, so let's say you're intrigued by this, you like this effect, you wanna know, what am I getting for my money, right? What am I getting? So you get this delivered to you in the mail. What you're gonna end up with is a plastic Ziploc bag. Inside that, there's just like a little paper, color copy ad, okay? And then inside that, you're getting a little package of gimmicked cards, okay? There's a little package of gimmicked cards, and then an entirely sealed blank deck. This is a real blank deck sold by Bicycle, still shrink wrapped from the manufacturer, okay? So I know it's called Alpha Deck, but this really is a trick. It's a packet trick that you're adding to a blank deck. So I don't want you to be misled by the title. Sometimes when we say, you know, Svengali deck or stripper deck, you understand that every single card is gimmicked or gaffed. In this deck, that's not the case. There's only a small packet of cards that are gimmicked. Everything else is just a standard blank card. That means that, you know, it's fully inspectable. I mean, this is a trick where you hand half the deck to the spectator. They go through that. So sometimes we ask, you know, how inspectable is this trick? And really, your spectators will never ask you to inspect these cards because they cut the deck initially. They keep half the deck. So right there, half the cards are in their hands at all times. They can go through them whenever they like. And then also when the aces are flipped, I mean, those cards are inspectable too. So really, the only cards the spectator never gets to hold are the cards that are in your hands. But why would they want to? They're just standard blank cards as well. So don't ever worry about inspectability. Now, as far as angles go and sleights that are involved, there really aren't a lot of sleights involved either. This is pretty self-working. In fact, the only sleight I remember Richard Sanders teaching was the double undercut. So if you can do a double undercut, this will work for you. I think you could probably get around it by doing something else, but you know what? It's really not difficult. And then once you got that down, you're already a step ahead, and the trick is virtually self-working from there. All right, so how's the video? How long is it? What does he teach to you? With this, you're gonna get an online code, okay? Online code, it'll take you out to the web, and it'll take you to an online tutorial. Now, what that means is it's only viewable online. Okay, you can't download it. You're not getting a DVD. The only way you can watch the tutorial is if you have internet. If you want to watch it again, you have to have an internet connection at all times. The video itself is broken down into different segments. So all in all, total, the tutorial instructions are around 35 minutes long. So 35 minutes long for everything, okay? And the website he takes you out to is something called Alpha Class. This is the Alpha Deck. You're going to Alpha Class, and in Alpha Class, you're gonna get a couple of different videos. You're gonna get 4 performance videos first, okay? 4 performance videos. 2 of those are in studio, and 2 of those are live. Each one of those videos is about 2 minutes long. Then you're gonna get 6 different explanation videos, 6 explanation videos. You're gonna have a little welcome. He's gonna walk you through setup, obviously. He's gonna walk you through the performance, obviously. And then he's gonna have 3 different videos after that that are performance tips. And then lastly, you're gonna get 7 bonus effects. So 7 other effects that you can also do with this setup. There's a brainwave on there. There's a little marked deck kind of trick on there. There's a spectator calls out any number, and there's that one. There's an impossible location effect. There's a Chicago opener style effect, and then there's another do as I do. Each one of those videos is also about 4 or 5 minutes long, and they're not throwaway tricks. They're not throwaways. They're not gimmies. You know, each one of those is another powerhouse effect. As far as the video and how it's taught, Richard Sanders does a lot of over-the-shoulder shots. It's just a mounted cam. He might be microphoned, I'm not sure, but it's not echoey. It doesn't feel echoey. There's no annoying background music. It's okay, right? It's okay. It's not done over the top with like lasers and, you know, kind of special effects and sliding menus, nothing like that. It's just, it's decent, it's okay. So like I said, it is self-working, so it's not really gonna take a lot of practice. In fact, once I really saw not just the setup, but the how-to part, I was steps ahead of him while I was watching it already. I was already thinking in my mind, oh, I know what comes next. Because once you get like a couple of things explained to you as far as the secret goes, it becomes obvious to any magician. Like you're like, oh, okay, I got it. So, I mean, I could do this. I could have done it immediately after watching the video. It's really that simple. And it utilizes a very old technology that if you've had any experience with that before, it's just gonna be second nature to you and you'll be able to do it right away. As far as setting the trick up and getting into it again, it is a deck stack, okay? So you're doing a deck stack even within the blank deck, okay? There's a deck stack element to it, but resetting it from one table to the next, let's just say, it'd be insanely easy. You could actually do it in front of your spectator, they would never see it. All right, so what did I like about Alpha Deck? What did I like? Richard Sanders has created a very fun blank deck trick. And I think it's simpler than other blank deck tricks on the market that also kind of end with, and it's a blank deck, right? So I think it's simpler than those. And because there's an element to it where the spectator holds the cards and they find the aces, I think it makes it that much more powerful. The one thing I didn't love about it was the online tutorial aspect. I'm an old school person. I like physical DVDs. I like being able to have my videos as downloads to be able to watch them whenever I want, whenever I want. And just the fact that it's only online and there's no way to download them, no way to take that information kind of like off the internet, it was a little bit of a drawback to me because just I don't always have the internet when I want to learn magic. So yeah, is it worth your money? It's $25. 25 bucks, and like I said, you're getting gimmicks, you're getting a full deck, you're getting over 30 minutes worth of instructions, definitely worth your money. So I think if you like card tricks, if you like do as I do's, you've been thinking about wanting to get like a blank deck effect, I think this will be fun for you. Definitely great for table hopping because there is a little table aspect to it, so restaurant magicians, I think would love this as well. All right, so that is Alpha Deck from Richard Sanders. Of course, I want to thank hocus-pocus.com for allowing me to have this effect so that I could do the review for you. And while you're here at Hocus Pocus, make sure you hit purchase and buy one for yourself today. Thanks, bye.